I think we're live.
But what about our warm-up?
There's no time.
Roll the intro. Ma!
Welcome to MSU Tonight. I'm your host, Sanaya Grace, and I'm here with
Allie Adler. Coming up on the show, we have Nate Kazitz talking about campus lights.
also a game of Guess Who's Baby Photo hosted by Jack Ellerbrook.
Right now, it's time for Hot Topics.
Get ready, racers. The Alpha Beta chapter of Omega Sci-Fi Fraternity Incorporated is celebrating Omega Weekend Honors of Founders Day. Monday, November 17th, Manhood Monday Cookout at Carr Hall Lawn from 12 to 2. On Wednesday, November 19th, come out for a paint and sip event in the Mississippi Room at 7 p.m. All materials and refreshments provided. Lastly, on Thursday, November 20th, Loud and Out will take place in the Curris Center Theater Room, with doors opening at 6:30 p.m. Follow at alphabeta.qs for more details.
On November 3rd, it was announced that the spring 2026 graduation ceremonies would be held in Racer Arena instead of the CFSB Center. Despite the historical significance of the arena, the number of guests that can attend has been limited significantly.
They've put in things where people can graduate, or participate in the ceremonies this winter or the next fall if people want to be at the CFSB Center for graduation. But me personally, I'm really excited to be in Racer Arena.
Despite the historical significance of the arena, the number of guests that can attend has been limited significantly. Students are given the option to walk this winter or next fall to make up for it.
Looking for a place to connect with other college students away from the pressures of classes and studies? Here's MSU Tonight's Christine Robinson with an opportunity for just that.
So my name is Braden Hilton. I am the college pastor here at Westside.
Westside Baptist Church is a local church here in Murray, Kentucky. They offer 2 services in the morning, 9 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. On Wednesday nights, they host a college gathering, which is called The Gathering, and that is at 8 p.m. on Wednesdays. Here's Braden Hilton talking more about that.
So The Gathering is our weekly worship service for college students. In that time, it's just a chance for us to get college students together to sing songs to the Lord in worship, but then also to have God's Word brought before us through preaching, just to be able to equip students to hear God's Word, but ultimately for God's Word to do something in their life.
Westside Baptist also hosts all kinds of events for the student worship, including a worship night. And here is Braden Hilton talking again on the student worship night.
Even in our intentionality of not just singing, but also looking to His Word. I think both are pivotal in really attuning our hearts to what the Lord has for us. And so, we wanted to create an event and have a space to be able to do that, and the worship night came about.
Westside Baptist is an amazing place to go if you're looking for a welcoming community and amazing events to attend.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Nate Kazitz to talk about campus lights.
Stick around.
Hello and welcome back to MSU Tonight. I'm Allie Adler and I'm here with Nate Kazitz, who's a part of Campus Lights. So tell me a little bit about what Campus Lights is and what your role is with it.
Yeah, so Campus Lights is the longest running musical production in the South. This will be our 89th year. We started in 1937. It has always been completely student ran. It is ran by the Brothers of Phi Mi Alpha and the Sisters of Sigma Alpha Iota. We use it as a fundraiser to pay for scholarships for music students and to give an opportunity to more theater students to get to explore theater. This is my 3rd year in Campus Lights. This year I'm the assistant chair, so I help run a lot of it. Obviously not all of it because that's chair, but I help with a lot of things. And before this I've been stage crew twice, just helping out, and I've also done a lot of archival work for it last year, and that's most of what I've done for it.
So what musical are you guys putting on this year?
This year we are doing The Prom, which people in this area might remember was actually premiered in Paducah a few years back. It's a great musical. It's wonderful. It's set in Indiana, so it's kind of local. It's going to be a fun time.
What's it kind of about?
The prom is about a few Broadway stars who need a new spotlight, and they come down to Indiana, where a girl is having difficulties taking another girl to prom.
Why did you guys pick that show? What is the process like for that?
Yeah, so the process, it starts out, every single person in the music department or anywhere gets to submit shows. Then the director and the rest of our board of producers, we narrow it down to 10. Then it gets narrowed down a little more by a selection committee. And then we get to a top 3, and anyone who is thinking about participating in Campus Lights gets to narrow it down. The 2 that lost to it were Grease, and I'm blanking on the second one. It was Grease and Into the Woods, I think.
Was that the one you picked?
Oh yeah, I love
Yeah.
the prom. It's great.
So how did you kind of get involved with Campus Lights? What made you want to be a part of an organization like that?
Yeah, so I first got into Campus Lights because when you're rushing Phi Mi Alpha, it's not required, but it's expected that you go and you help out. And because Phi Mi Alpha has been running this since 1937. And so I started there. I absolutely fell in love with it. I mean, you'll never get another chance to do a whole musical in 2 weeks. And our job was always to build the sets, so getting to hang out with a lot of guys, we all just get to build things for 2 weeks, and it turns into something beautiful. It was very formative in why I enjoy this so much. And I've stuck with it because I love it. I love the history. It's truly amazing. The people who started this tradition are the same people who the music building's named after. A lot of our recital halls are named after. It's just an amazing history.
Why do music students care so much about the history of it?
Because, I mean, everything we do in music ties back to history. We're always playing historic works. We're always doing historic things. And it's just the ability to feel so connected with the ones who came before us is just super awesome. And seeing like a lot of our band directors helped out, a lot of our choir directors helped out. It's just magical.
And you guys only have 2 weeks to produce it, so does that get stressful?
Very. Yeah, so this year we're starting, we hit the floor on December 30th, and that means we gotta learn, that's when we start learning lines, building the sets, preparing the songs, and the show's the 17th. So yeah, 17 days to get from nothing to something.
Have you guys, what's the audition process like? Is it for all students, or is it just music specifically, or Greek life oriented?
Yeah, so anyone can audition, anyone from anywhere. There are forms in the Fine Arts Building in the elevators, the 3rd floor, the 5th floor, or you can reach out to anyone associated with Campus Lights. There's auditions for roles. There's a pit orchestra that you can take auditions for. And you can also always come and help out with costuming, makeup, set design, tech crew, anything.
So what do you guys raise money for?
Yeah, so, well, one, all the money that goes in, it just goes into the next one. We're completely student ran, student funded. But the reason we do this and the reason why we're still going is we offer a scholarship, and a lot of the money we use goes towards that scholarship.
Is that for the university here?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is for students at this university. We have 3 recipients right now who are getting the scholarship.
What else about the show, like what makes the show unique?
Well, so like I said earlier, you know, you're never ever gonna see a musical get put together in 17 days. It just it doesn't work, and I still don't understand how it works. It's some kind of magic that we get it, but it is just, there's just something special about, you know, it's just college students. We do everything from getting the rights to the show to performing the show, and I just think it creates a truly spectacular experience that is the reason why it's been continuing for almost 90 years.
I think that's all we have for you guys. Thank you for joining with us tonight. Is there any more information of when the show is that people could attend it?
It starts the 17th. Just come out. We run 1 show on the 17th, 2 shows on the 18th, and 1 on the 19th.
All right, that's all we have for you guys. We'll see you in the next segment.
Welcome back to MSU Tonight, guys. This week I am being subjected to this week's game, so yeah, that's fun. Basically, what I have to do is I have to guess 5 out of 7 of my classmates' baby pictures, and if I can't do that, I'll have to suffer a fate worse than death and eat beech nut chicken, baby food with carrots, peas, and butternut squash. I'm doing this because I hate myself, Mom. So yeah, if we could get the first picture up on the screen. Ooh, okay. That looks like a really tiny baby. Okay, I'm gonna have to say, I think that's Allie. I'm just kind of shooting in the dark here a little bit. No! Oh, okay. Wow, I did not expect that, but okay. Can we get the next one? Oh my gosh, no. Okay, so, really up close on the face. So, man, this is really hard. I'm just gonna go with Allie again. I'm kind of terrified. No! I'm absolutely cooking myself here. I'm done. Wow. All right, next baby picture. Ooh, okay, cow outfit, red eyes, definitely mid-2000s vibes. I have no idea who this is. I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark and say that it is Christine. Okay, that's one. Okay, let's get the next one up. Ooh, okay. Who hasn't been guessed yet? Tanaya, Joe. I'm going to say Allie again. Okay. I got two right. Okay, can we get the next one up? Chris. Definitely Chris. Wow. Okay, so that's three. Okay, let's get the next one up real quick. Ooh, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say Joe. No! Oh! Okay, I feel so bad. Okay, I'm gonna say that's Joe. Dang it. So I have to eat this? Okay, well I guess, yeah, we're bringing the trash can. This is the moment of reckoning. My entire college career has led up to this moment. So yeah. MSU Night is gonna come back here in a minute. Stay tuned.
That's all we have for you this week. Thank you for watching tonight's episode of MSU Tonight.
Be sure to visit us on youtube.com/MSU Tonight and tune in next week. Have a good night, everyone.
Rah!